Lords, just to follow up on the Noble Lord the Minister's previous question, I am currently looking at reports of Home Office modelling that suggests that there are 140,000 fewer students arriving, but perhaps the Noble Lord the Minister can write to me about that figure, because that appears to be a Home Office figure. But what I wanted to do was pick up on the point from the Noble Lord, Lord German, about British people bringing foreign spouses and children into the UK. Now, the Noble Lord the Minister may be aware that in 2015 the Children's Commissioner for England produced a report identifying up to 15,000 children who belonged to what were then called Skype families, children who the Children's Commissioner said were suffering from stress and anxiety by being separated from a parent by the rules that had been brought in 2012 that demanded a salary of the sponsoring partner of £18,600 for a partner, and even more for children. Now, that one of the things that there's long been complaints about that is that there's no allowance made for the potential income of an incoming spouse who may well be able to find a job and be a high earner, but only the British resident who can be counted to sponsor their spouse in. So we're now in a situation where the salaries of British workers, 60 to 70% of them would not earn enough to sponsor a foreign spouse coming into the UK. Now, I was speaking to people affected by this. Many have found that even their MP does not understand this situation. Many people say, well, you're a Briton, of course you must be able to live in your own country with your spouse, and your children must be able to come to Britain. Yet we're going to see now 60 to 70% of British people are not going to be able to live in their own country with a foreign spouse and their children, be separated by their children. Can the Noble Lord the Minister tell me that the government really thinks that's an acceptable state of affairs?
Well, my Lords, as I've already indicated, we estimate that only around 25% of dependents work when they come to the UK. That's half of the adult dependents. The other half are children. I've actually got a marginally better answer for the Right Reverend Prelate in terms of the family test. I can confirm that the policy is compliant under the Human Rights Act, which includes respect for family life.